Great day, everyone. Great day, great day, great Sunday, great Sunday, great Sunday. Yes. I'm sorry. Great Saturday. Sorry. Great Saturday, great Saturday. Hope everyone's having a blessed Saturday. I am having a blessed Saturday. Um, I'm just strolling. I'm relaxing, and topics is just coming to me, and I'm gonna mix them in with my experience and just my thoughts on some of this dope content that I have to offer to us and to those that's racial profiling the indigenous descendants of the earth. And these same individuals have status, and the status that they had, they judges. They are judges. I don't like to use this terminology black, but I know and understand that this is a terminology that everyone can understand. But our titles are called the Uply God Right Ones. That's exactly who we are. We are the indigenous descendants of this earth, of America. Yes, we are. We've been here. We did not come on no boats. We did not come with no shackles. We did not come with no chains. And we was not slaves coming over here to work in cotton fields. We was already here. We fought for our land. We fought for our land. We fought for our land. And we was beaten. We was beaten. We was beaten to speak English and everything else. I'm telling you this is an actual fact, because our civilization didn't have a language. Our language was sign language, and our language was telepathically speaking to one another and speaking to the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence. And the Alpha Omega blessed us with telekinesis. This is an actually true fact. And I need for us to understand this from a spiritual point of view. And we are the descendants of Abel. Peace and blessings being upon him. The ancient ancestors. We have elders, but these are our ancient ancestors. Abel. This is an actually true fact. And once you start to understand this, you will start to understand your life a little better, because we've been indoctrinated to believe that we were slaves and everything else, that we believed that we was black and that we are African American, that will be all of this other stuff, right? Which was procreated to keep you oppressed and depressed. This is an actually true fact. And this is why it's really important to find out on who you are and who we are as the indigenous descendants of this earth, which knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is blocked from you. It's an actually true fact. And this is on purpose. This is on purpose to keep you dumb, deaf, and blind, so you won't rise up. So you won't rise up and know who you are. Please like, share, get this information out. This channel is really dope, and this brings knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to us. This is exactly what this is, because we are living in dumb, deaf, and blind. Immaterialistic, which is blinding us with fame, fortune, and riches. Like, share, subscribe. Lights, cameras, and action. This is an actually true fact. Right. So I'm going to show maybe like 2 videos of these judges, right? And you want to call them black? We're going to call them black, right? That these judges was disrespected by these officers. One got pulled over, right? And was racial profiled. And then another got racial profiled on his job, and he's a judge, right? I'm going to show the one, right, that was 5 months ago, this year, and I'm definitely going to show the one where the judge in his courtroom was racial profiled by one of the billers. So, this is sad that people will have this in their mind, that nobody else cannot be a judge if you're not white. If you're not white, nobody else can be a judge. Nobody have the intelligence, nobody have the vibe, nobody had the education to become a judge, but a person of white civilization. And this is ignorant, and this is being taught amongst their civilizations to teach that everybody else is beneath them and everybody else is ignorant, dumb, deaf. A portion of them believe that. A portion of them, not all white people of civilization, uphold this entity. I just want to let you know that, because I got some people here that is subscribed to me that is white of civilizations, and they are really dope individuals. These are the ones that have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and know and understand that that is not their fault, that they melanin got snatched out of their body and their spirit got snatched out of the body, that a portion of their civilization respect and honor this sick, barbaric devil demon. That's an actually true fact. So we're going to separate the two. We're going to separate the two because we have to separate the two. There's a portion of civilization that upholds scriptures, that uphold righteousness, and that uphold the oneness of the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence. We need to let that be known. Okay? We need to let that be known. So there's a portion that's upholding this evil, which is backdooring them in the end. When you look at these videos, you can see that this entity backdoored them. All they looking at is racial profiling, people color, pigmentation. Pigmentation, that's all it is. You dumb, you deaf, you blind, you can't be nothing else but a thief, a drug dealer, a gangbanger, and everything else. And this is the narrative that's put out there on these major platforms, on society, in all the community, and on social media, on the news. This was being taught. So we want to blame this sick, barbaric devil demon for promoting it, amongst their civilizations and keeping them dumb, deaf, and blind. This is an actual true fact. This is an actual true fact. And by being dumb, deaf, and blind, and the end, it may cause you your job, your livelihood of being dumb, deaf, and blind, meaning spiritually being dumb, deaf, and blind, and physically and mentally. Sometimes this all is three. But we want to look at these videos and just shake our head. And, you know, this sick, barbaric devil demon is not going to let up on able descendants, because he cannot have you go up. He cannot have you go up. He can't. He's not allowed up. So he got to teach others, right? And then procreate all of these weapons and things to oppress us and depress us, to keep us down upon this earth and upon this civilization and upon this what? This existence, which has a beginning and end. And this is why it's a big campaign from us and me and my channel to help us unravel, to uncover the secret art of getting ourselves up and beyond this existence that we call Earth. And the only way you can do it is doing what? Getting in tune with your spirituality. Getting in tune with your spirituality. This is actually the foundation of our existence. Yes, this is true. This is true. So, come on. We're going to look at this video. So I want to look at the video first with a judge that was pulled over 5 months ago. She's an indigenous queen sister, and she was pulled over in racial profile, you know? And I hope and pray that this officer get what he deserved. And what he deserved is being fired and terminated from his job for practicing racial profiling and disrespecting people. It's an actual true fact.
a nice car.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, in 2025, women can drive nice cars, you know.
And this is your car?
Yes, obviously it is.
What are you doing in this neighborhood? You live in this neighborhood. And this is your car.
Surprised that I live in this neighborhood. Why is that?
It's just not adding up.
It's not adding up. What are you adding up?
Are there any firearms, illegal contraband, drugs in this vehicle I need to be made aware of?
That would be a no.
Well, you hesitated.
Because...
You sure about that?
You're watching the Wellness Hour, news that makes you healthier. I'm Randy Alvarez. Today's topic, replacing missing teeth with...
I don't know why you would even think that there would be any contraband. So what is it about my nice car or me that would suggest that I have those things in my car?
Well, you're driving very suspiciously. That's why I pulled you over. The speed limit's 35 and you were doing 30. So that makes me question a lot.
Wow. I was like, you think I slowed down to brake or maybe make a turn or something? Suspicious?
I think you saw me and got nervous.
Surprised. Really? What would make me nervous?
If you're hiding something, obviously. License and registration, please.
Okay, that's what I was waiting on you to ask. So, is my license? Probably should have asked that before you assumed that.
Ma'am, I'll ask the questions, okay? And this vehicle's registered to you.
Did I just give you those documents?
Yeah, you people always want to argue and make things way more difficult than they have to be. I just asked you a question. All you have to do is
Your
answer.
people. Your people.
Yeah, man, just stay right here. I'll be back.
Your people. Your people. This is straight racial profiling. Straight racial profiling at its finest.
Ma'am, here's your registration, your license. There's your citation.
A citation for?
I just told you.
So you can...
Reckless driving, endangering those around you. You're going too slow.
Reckless driving and endanger people around you. She's doing a 30 and a 35.
Okay, but too slow. Okay, and you know, power doesn't come in a uniform. It really comes from what you know.
That's an interesting statement, ma'am. And what I do know is I have not searched this entire vehicle.
He smashed her tail light.
That's another citation.
What are you doing?
It's illegal to be driving around with a broken taillight.
Yeah, after you broke it.
I did not break it. I'm trying to keep the speed safe.
Actually, are you kidding me? You know what? In Intentional damage, intentional property damage is a misdemeanor. You want me to read you the statute?
Why are you dressed like that? Why are you wearing a robe?
Surprise, Judge.
I'm not a judge, I'm a police officer.
Not you, me.
He's ignorant.
You're a judge.
He's
I'm
ignorant.
just wearing this robe because I have nothing else to do.
Well, you don't act like a judge. You definitely don't look like a judge.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do they look like?
Not you.
Oh, not me? What do they look like? I don't look like a judge? Well, guess what? I am one. And I'm on my way to work now. But you know what? I've sentenced more men with better discipline than you. You'll be standing when I walk in court. Surprise.
Man, why didn't you just lead with telling me that you were a judge?
Nah, we ain't jacking that. We not jacking that. No. You don't play games like that. No. That's sad. That's sad. I don't know if you're seeing that because I didn't see it. It popped up. So, but I'm gonna show another video. I'm so sorry that that is kind of like long, but bear with me. You know, there's a method to my knowledge. There's a method to my knowledge, and the method to my knowledge is to get us to understand and to get people of the white civilization, right? And they civilization to understand that this sick, barbaric devil demon is your enemy and your op. And the reason why you really can't understand things and you deal things on a physical level, and not dealing with things on a spiritual level is because you don't have a spirit. You don't have a spirit. So being that you don't have a spirit, right? You don't have the spirit of the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence. So you tend to deal with things violently and ignorantly. And I'm not saying all of you. Those that upholding this murder, death, kill, barbaric, yes, you deal with things violently, ignorantly, and dumb, deaf, and blind. This is an actually true fact. So this shows the level of ignorance that you practice and that you don't even know who you're dealing with. You can't even see that this lady is a judge. And this is not the first time or second time. This is many times. You see what it is? When you uphold this murder, death, kill, it backdoor you. It backdoor anybody. I don't care if you white, you black, you Spanish. If you upholding this, it backdoor you. It trick you. And when it do it, you blame other people instead of looking at yourself and looking at this entity. The reason why you can't look at the entity because you can't see it with your eyes. You can't see it. You need to question your intentions. You need to question, why are you acting this way? Why are you using your free will to be profiling, racial profiling people? Why? Because your ancestors and your parents and everybody taught you this way of life. And this way of life was procreated by this entity. And he did not tell you that you are Canaan descendants. Yes, you are. You are Canaan descendants, and Canaan is melanated. He killed his brother Abel. And the reason why what happened was that when he killed Abel, his melanin got snatched out of his body, and his spirit, the creator, snatched it and said, be ye eight, be ye eight, be ye eight. Dumb, deaf, and blind, you will not return back to the righteous path. And the righteous path of the uply God right one is spirituality. That is the foundation of existence, of mankind, of everything in existence is spirituality. And who go against this, right, is this entity. He goes against that. He hates mankind. I don't care who you are. He was the reason why you got debased and your melanin got snatched out of your body. This entity. Don't blame us. Do not blame us. Do not blame us. And I know and understand that you don't have the knowledge and intelligence to understand what I'm talking about. I'm talking about spiritually, something that you don't have. You don't have the spirit. You have the soul and the free will, but you don't have the spirit. And that would debase you. And by looking at your ways and actions, know that you're not in tune with your spirituality. A portion of you that upholds this murder, death, kill. This is who I'm talking about. The one that's been upholding this. That's what I'm talking about. A portion that upholds righteousness, that upholds goodness, that upholds a human being, that uphold the rainbow. I'm not talking to you. You understand? We know who you are. And you know who we are. And you know that this entity been leading the force to killing and destroying able descendants. It's an actual true fact. And I need for you to understand that. Yes. So let's look at the second portion. Let's look at the second portion. The second one. Let's look at this. Right?
How did you get in here? What do you mean, how did I get in here? I mean, how did you get in here? What do you mean, what do I mean? What do you think this is? The monkey bars at the playground?
Wow.
A new judge arrives early, heading in to change before court starts, only to be insulted and accused of trespassing by the bailiff on duty. But when the truth comes out, that stranger turns out to be the bailiff's new boss.
Hold on 1 second.
Won't be coming back
now
to
you're
work.
sitting in the you're gonna sit down, huh? You got about 5 seconds, boy.
I'm calling him a boy.
The gavel, get out of the chair, you're gonna be arrested.
Why would I be arrested?
I'm not playing games with you no more, boy.
Why would I be arrested?
I don't know how you got in here, I don't know who you are.
No.
I would ask for an ID, but I doubt you have one.
Tell me why I would be arrested.
Why would you? Because you're sitting in the judge. Chair.
There's a reason.
Playing with the judge's gavel.
There's a reason why I'd be here. I don't look familiar to you?
There's a reason why you be here?
There's a reason why I'm in this seat right now. Do I not look familiar to you?
No, you don't look familiar to me. I don't know you from Adam.
That's crazy.
Boy, you got about 5 seconds to get out of that chair. We're going to have word. We're going to...
Don't call me.
Me, you're going to go round and round. You want to get arrested? You've been arrested before? You got a record?
No, I don't have a record.
You need to get out of that chair right now. I said, no, I said get out of that chair.
Relax.
This is all property of the state. This is property of the courtroom.
Crazy.
You come in here, you disrespect the office, you disrespect the chair, you bang the judge's gavel. You got about 5 seconds, boy.
Could you stop calling me a boy? I'm a grown man.
Of course you're a grown man.
Why I'm here. So just relax.
What's the reason? Go ahead. You come here,
No.
all this...
No. Why don't you tell me why?
I'm not, no. It's not my position to ask you questions. You answer my questions. You don't ask me questions.
Tell me why I would be here. There's only one reason why I would be here. Why would you be here?
Because you broke in here and you're sitting down the judges and you're playing...
Broken.
You think you're playing like a dollhouse or something like this is your dollhouse you play with at home. This whole courtroom, this whole sacred institution.
I have a lot of things to do. Could you please, just go on with your day. There's a reason.
I'm going to call it in. You want to make this into a case, do you? You could just leave. You could walk out of here right now. That's the end of it.
What kind of case would this be?
What kind of case would... Now you're asking me questions again. I told you, boy, it's your turn to answer questions.
For the third time, I'm a grown man. Don't call me a boy.
Well, I don't know if you is. You're coming in here.
Would you please tell me what type of case I would receive by just sitting here?
You got trespass. You're about to trespass you right now.
How am I?
You're not going to be allowed back here anytime.
How am I?
Unless you're arrested. Next time you get arrested, you're going to be over there. You're going to be brought before this.
Well,
so you might end up back here, but you're not going to be back here anymore today.
This is crazy.
So I'll just recommend you get up now. I'm already going to trespass you. All right, this is what you get right now is the charge trespass. And you keep going, you're going to get obstruction. Don't touch me. I'll do you for assault. I'll do you for assaulting a police officer. I saw you reaching over there. Boy, you need to shut that. You need to get up.
Yo, I got things I need to do.
Don't be touching the judge's marker.
I have things. There's a reason why I'm doing this, sir. Please. Like, relax, man.
You're tampering with evidence right now, or you're touching your possession of stolen property. Probably.
What's stolen? This is my property. This is my property.
Well, you're right, because
No, take a look. This is my property. This is my property. There's a reason why I'm sitting here.
This isn't your property.
This is my property.
Who do you think you are?
Oh, no, you tell me who I am.
All right, guy sitting in the seat obviously broke in here is what you is.
The guy that's sitting in this seat, who is he usually? What is he?
This is just going round and round. You need to get up and get, boy.
It's going round and round.
Excuse me, what's going on?
Would you please tell him exactly who I am?
I found this gentleman broke in here, trespassing, sitting in the judge's seat.
No. You're confused. This is the judge.
The judge? What do you mean the judge?
This is Judge Martin.
I just came back from working out, man. That's the only reason why I got my clothes.
You never told me your name was Judge Martin.
I don't need to tell you my name. You can't look. You can't see.
You been messing with me this whole time? Well, we'll just go ahead.
Would you please escort him out? From what I've seen today, you're going to be fired expeditiously.
Your Honor,
I don't want to hear it.
This is all big on misunderstanding. You understand?
Well, yeah, it is. And this misunderstanding is going to cost you your job. Just please,
And that's it. That's it. That's how that goes. And it's sad, it's sad. It's sad that you have individuals like this. And they feel, that's how they feel. Sitting there calling him boy. And this is what it is. I don't want to make this too long, but that's all the evidence right there. That's all the evidence right here. How you doing? Hello. And you seen the ignorance. You see the response. You seen the ignorance and the response. Don't have the intelligence. And intelligence is because it comes with what? Spirituality, that spirit. I'm not saying all is like that. A portion of them that uphold this murder, death, kill, which backdoored them. You can see he got backdoored, right? Don't have that spirit, and they show that they don't have the spirit. And everything that you deal with is violence, murder, death, kill, and trying to get away with things. And this actually true facts. It's true fact. A portion of them, a portion of Cain descendants uphold this murder, death, kill. It's an actual true fact. And it should not happen, but this happened. Your people and everything else, you separate yourself from the human race. And this is exactly what this entity loves you to do. It loves you to do that. You are a human being. You are a human being. The actual true fact. To have free will. And this is why your spirit and your melanin got snatched out of your body, because you took and befriend this entity. Cain descendants. You actually Cain descendants. That's exactly who you are. You became dumb, deaf, and blind when you killed Abel. When you killed Abel, peace and blessings be upon him, your brother. Cain and Abel are melanin. Cain became debased and lost, and got his melanin and his spirit snatched out of his body. Got his melanin and his spirit snatched out of his body. Got his melanin and spirit snatched out of his body and debased. And when he got his melanin snatched out of his body, and when he started procreating, all of his children came out white and dumb, deaf, and blind. All of the melanin from their eyes and everything else disappeared. This is an actually true fact. Spiritually. So this is the fact of you racial profiling the indigenous descendants, black judges, and your karma came back upon you because this entity backdoor you. Do your homework, do your research on who you are. And when you do your homework and research, you will see exactly what I'm saying is actually true. Peace, 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 peace.